Right, today guys, we're going to be covering 9 separate units. They're pitched at level 1, level 2, and there might be a little bit of level 3 creeping in on the later models. So what we need to do first off is I'm going to go through the tools. It looks like a bit of a jumble here at the moment, but I'm going to go through them individually for each unit, so we'll get an explanation of what tool is required for what job, because there's always there's a specific tool for every job. So the first unit that we're going to cover is internal plasters, and the first element that we need to do first, which is element 1, is applying backing plasters to this area here. So the main tools that we're going to be using for that is, on the table here we've got 2 trowels. The one that we're going to use for the backing plasters is a newer trowel. So we need to use this because we need to what we call break it in, and you always break it in on your backing plasters or your backing renders. So this is a tool that we're going to use for applying the internal backing plasters, and when we work over the external render backing renders. So that's the trowel that we use. That's the hand board. So that's the tools that we use. When Morgan and Liam and Charlie are doing the demonstrations, you'll see these, what they're actually used for. So that's what we're going to be using initially to apply the plasters. Once the plasters apply backing plaster, then it's got to be levelled off. So the tool that we'll use for that is this. It's called a serrated feather edge, and basically once it's applied, it gets taken up the model and it levels it all off. Yeah, that's the same on the render tool. It's the same type of application, but one's internal, one's external, and that'll get explained when we actually get onto the units. We've got one pre-prepared for the finishing plasters, because this is the first task we have to do. This is the second task on the plastering. So it's a different, like I said, a different type of trowel we use. This is one that's already worn in. The edges are rounded off more. We call that a broken in trowel. So this is one that we're going to use for applying the finishing plasters. Once it's had the 2 coat applications, then it's got to be finished. So we will be using a flat brush, which we dip into a bucket of water. You need to apply the water to the model, and that gives you the lubricant that helps you to finish the wall. But all will be demonstrated when we actually do the practical task. So that's the elements that we're going to be using on the internal backing and finishing plasters.